Hi, this is Cecilia from Tarot by Cecilia, and today is Friday, November 29th, 2019. The tarot card for today is the Page of Swords, or in this case, the Page of Voices, which comes to us from the Muse Tarot by artist Chris Ann Donnelly. I really like this deck as it brings a new perspective to the cards, and in this instance today, voices. I'll tell you what, it's like right now, the energies that are coming together for you. Have you ever had one of those days where, your brain was going 90 miles a minute and you were just trying to keep up? Like, the ideas are flashing through your head and you're like, oh, that was a good idea. And then your brain's on to another one and you're trying to remember them all. I have had them, and they can actually be a little bit frustrating when you can't remember what you just thought of 30 seconds ago. But I got to tell you, I think this is a really great thing. Keep the pen and paper handy, all right? Because the ideas that are probably coming forth right now are going to be more on the creative side, all right? You're at the very tail end of Jupiter finishing up in Sagittarius. So, things are going to be rather expanded, and there's going to be so many of them. I always kid the Sagittarians about having so many tabs open. So you might almost feel a little bit scattered in your thoughts, as you think of all of these things, okay? But also, with each passing day, we have moved further away from the Mercury retrograde, and we'll soon be done with the shadow period. And, I think the biggest thing of all that contributes to this card today is, that Neptune having gone direct on the 27th. Then it does take time for it to get, moving again. It's not one of those fast moving planets. So, like the brain is just really on fire, like boom, boom, boom. What do they call that? Synapses or something? I forget the word. But, that's what I'm trying to say, is that you may very well experience this today, with this wanting to push forward with thoughts and ideas and, just get them together, all right? You won't be able to do them all at one time, I'm sure. But I really, truly feel that harnessing all of these thoughts and ideas is the first step for some very wondrous things to come. And listening to this on a daily basis, I don't even know if you can possibly grasp what's out there as we finish up 2020, because the year, as we finish up 2019, because the year is going to end much differently than it began, and you're going to be having a much different outlook than you did at the beginning of this year. So when you start 2020, it's with a whole new perspective. There's so much that's going on, and I have a lot to talk about over the coming days. I cover it extensively in my Patreon readings, many of which are also included in my members only area on Facebook. Seeing this card here today, all right, I know that many people are out. It's Black Friday. They're focusing on Christmas shopping. I probably should bring that up, okay, for the mere fact that Mars is at home in Scorpio, and Mars is aggressive, and it's important to remember to temper that aggression, especially when you're out shopping. I kind of think that we still have the vibe I was talking about yesterday, with Mercury stationed, that I'm not Mercury, my brain and my tongue are not connected today, with Neptune stationed and having gone direct, right? I think that there is a much kinder vibe that's in the air, but there are still going to be those people who are affected, by the energies and, carrying out those aggressions. So, do be safe out there. I want to thank you all very much for listening. I'll see you here again tomorrow. And as always, have a great day.